All right, so I've got a few things going on. If I push one, we can see that, or for that matter, if I push three, we can see that he's facing the wrong direction. So I want to flip everything 180 degrees. The thing is, if I rotate, the rotation is here at the world origin. If I rotate on Z 180 degrees, he ends up way over here. I know I can mess around and compensate for that, I suppose. The other thing that happens is if I try to do something like set the geometry to the origin, well, now things aren't lined up properly. The brain is coming out of the back of the skull. So one of the challenges is that I need to do all this um, so that everything. Actually, let's get out of that mode, so that everything maintains its relationship to one another, so that the skull stays within the head, that the brain stays within the skull, that the mandible stays in the same spot in relation to the skull. So, first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to select all. So I'm going to push A. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the origin to the geometry. Okay. So now each of these items has their own origin based on the geometry of the specific item. All right. If I click on the brain, its origin is basically centered in the brain. If I click on the head, the origin is basically in the center of the head, and so on and so forth. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try rotating on Z 180 degrees and see what we get. Okay, so everything is rotated. The next question is the mandible in the same spot? Does everything seem to exist within the same space in relationship to each other? And it would appear that that is in fact the case. So I'm happy with this for the moment.